Welcome to Freganomics Part 3, Equity Release. Due to the precision of the Frega algorithm and the certainty of your passive income explained in the previous video, a highly accurate estimation of your future passive income can be made at any time. This is the foundation of everything from Equity Release to Invest Plus, Purchase Plus and more. In this video we will focus on the apparently impossible financial rewards available through Equity Release. So how do the numbers stack up? To unlock your very own cash advance with Equity Release, you agree to forego 20% of your future passive income. This is the money that will be deposited into your Frega account in the future simply for being a member of the ecosystem. You also agree to pay a fee of £100 per month for 105 months, and in exchange you receive 10,000 tokens a month, or 1,050,000 tokens over that period. While at first glance it may seem unfair for a person in a poor nation to have to pay £100 a month, it is not. This is because we are all receiving money from all the countries around the world, so we are all on a level playing field, and can pay the £100 from the sale of our Equity Release tokens, regardless of where we live. For the sake of demonstration only, let's now imagine that there are 10 million Frega members sharing £10 million of revenue per day. Each member's share will vary depending on their activity, their number of connections, and their use or not of the plan. We'll assume that you have subscribed to the plan and that your passive income share is the average of £1 per day. When applying for an equity release, you are actually releasing what are called tokens at a steady rate every month for 105 months, and all you do to convert these to cash is sell them on the Frega exchange, as and when you choose. Tokens will be discussed in detail in the next video. Now, if you were to want an equity release, you would agree to forego 20 pennies of your pound every day from then on indefinitely. Over the next 105 months, that would amount to just £630, and yet the equity release would supply you with 10,000 tokens a month for almost 9 years, with a total weighted value of over £160,000, according to the actuarial mathematics in this particular example. So how on earth can Frega receive £630 and through equity release facilitate the issue of tokens to the value of £160,000? To grasp this, we need to go to the next level of understanding. In this example, you receive 1/10,000,000th of Frega's daily revenues, and now 20% of that is clawed back by Frega, not just for 105 months, but indefinitely. So that is £2,160 over 30 years, for example. And that is if your passive income doesn't grow at all. Of course, this is money you would not have had in the first place if it weren't for Frega, so you are actually paying with money you never really had to begin with. Also, there is a 1% brokerage fee when selling your tokens, which, if you sold for £160,000, is another £1,600. And then there is the £100 a month, which can be recouped from the sale of your tokens for 105 months, which is a total of £10,500 over nearly 9 years. So the total cost to you over the next 30 years in this example would be £13,760 for a token release value of £160,000 in less than 9 years. So you would be receiving tokens to the value of well over 10 times your cost. And remember, all of this cost comes out of money you received passively from Frega in the first place, and it assumes that there is no growth at all in the passive income paid to you indefinitely. However, as explained above, this £13,760 paid into Frega may add 15 or 20 times its value to the Frega cooperative, making it worth anywhere between £206,400 and £275,200 to the company over the next 30 years. So it could be argued that Frega is making a profit. And if it does, guess what? You are part owner, so you share in the benefit. But even this is just the tip of the iceberg. You see, it is not Frega the cooperative that will be buying your equity release tokens. Rather, it is the Frega members that will wish to invest in them because every token pays a growing daily dividend. When faced with the choice between putting £1,000 in the bank for less than a 1% return on investment and buying your tokens with a 5% dividend yield, for example, Frega members looking to invest will snap up the tokens. Now here's the thing. Your first 10,000 tokens in month 1 might only be worth 15 pennies each at the yield of 5% per annum. But your tokens are in finite supply, and the transactions from thousands of individuals and businesses connected with you through 6 degrees of separation are almost certain to cause that value per token to increase. So the tokens you sold in month 1 will start receiving a greater and greater dividend, and as a result, your next month's tokens may well be worth 20 or even 100% more. This isn't only good news for you, it is also good news for the person who purchased your previously issued tokens, because he or she is now not only benefiting from an increase in daily dividends, but also a steady capital growth of the tokens themselves. It's a win-win-win. You get the revenue from your equity release, your investor gets a steady capital growth and an increasing daily dividend from the purchase of your tokens, and Frega more than covers the cost of brokering the deal in the short term and adds considerable value to the decentralized autonomous organization in the long term. And this increase in value is distributed out to its members, including you. So now from these videos we have established that Frega is a decentralized autonomous organization with multiple and growing revenue streams and modest costs, providing a daily passive income that can be used as an underpin and can facilitate an equity release with a value many times higher than the cost to you. And in doing so, because of how company values are calculated, it doesn't just break even, it actually makes a profit. In the next video, we will learn about Frega-issued tokens, what they are, why they are different from tokens outside the ecosystem, and how they hold value. Thank you.